Hey horse lovers, welcome back to Free Spirit Equestrian. So I am on my way to another horse sale. This one is going to be smaller and it's not cataloged. Okay, so this is also in Ohio. It's basically at the same place that I was at last time, but it's a different sale, different horses. So we're going to go check it out. Now, this is actually the little sale where I got Belle from. So pretty cool that way. But yeah, again, I'm not thinking I'm going to buy just, after all of the auctions and thinking more. But if a perfect horse came along, I know I always say this, I'm just telling you what's on my mind. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. So let's go see what's going on and let's kind of check out what prices are going for too. Because prices might be interesting because, you have the catalog sale and then you have this sale. And I'm wondering if they're going to be a lot lower, especially because sometimes you don't get really any information about these kind of horses and you don't get to see them being ridden and driven or anything like that. So that's the difference here. So some people are loading up from the other sale and then some horses are being unloaded for this sale. This sale is super early in the morning, starts at 7:30, and then it's all standard breds after that. So they do the draft horses and riding horses beforehand. So it's like 6 a.m. right now. They have a lot of Belgians here and quite a few other crossbreds as well. So I'm just checking out this Belgian horse. And when I looked at the hooves, they were really bad. If you can see close enough, that is really terrible. And then this horse really got me because this reminds me of my horse Miko, for those of you that remember him. Literally has like a very similar face and similar size and color. So I was very drawn to this horse. But again, I'm just really having to think about Belle and Foal and like Mushu, and I just need to take the time with that. But it's hard because this horse is just so cool and definitely pulled on my heartstrings a little bit. This horse was clearly showing signs of illness, distress, pain. Something was going on, possibly even neurological, just the way they were grinding their teeth a little bit. And then you could see a little bit of snot protruding from the nostrils. So just something to be aware of. Now, I thought this team was adorable. They are so cute and a great size. And this horse was also very stunning. I love the way that this horse is built, kind of stocky and not absolutely gargantuan, but very thick. And the hooves actually just look like they need definitely a trim. But with this type of sale, again, you really don't know what you're getting because you can't see the horses being ridden or anything. And it's a little bit of a mixed bag, but you can still find awesome horses here too. Like I found Belle, and there's definitely some really nice ones too. You just have to know what to look for or what to be aware of when you're searching for horses in an uncatalogued sale. Now, I thought this horse was super gorgeous. Just a big old horse, so sweet and friendly. Look at the body on this. Just massive, but stunning. So like I said, if you know what to look for and you're willing to not have super high expectations because you don't get a lot of information on the horse and you're willing to take a chance, then it's a good opportunity to come to an auction like this. But you just have to be aware that you don't really know. They actually have quite a few horses here this morning, and not just standard breds. They actually have a lot of different draft and riding type horses. This horse was like a varnish, like frost, like beautiful. You could hardly see, but it definitely had some varnishing and just stunning. But you just see all these horses and so many of them need homes. And this is why for me personally, after going to auctions and seeing everything I've seen regarding that, I personally just want to keep finding horses at auctions or private sale or horses that have potential or whatever the case may be and get them out of that situation. I just sit back and think about how Belle was at this exact auction and how things could have been so different, not only for myself and Esmeralda, but for her too. And it's just really crazy to think about. So there's just some wonderful horses here though, and I do see so much potential in a lot of them, and every horse is special obviously, but you know what I mean. It's hard to get horses that are extremely emaciated or injured and to get them home and to be able to continue to do that because it drains all of your funds, which is why right now at the point in my life and my mission, I try to find horses that I think are going to be suitable as riding horses potentially. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. But it is hard because, I just wish I had endless time and money to be able to buy whatever horse I could and help them in whatever way they need. But unfortunately, it's not how the world works. And I'm not rich, honestly. So But I'm trying to be able to expand my mission and what I do to be able to continue to help horses and eventually move them along after I've done my work with them so I can continue my process. But there are just so many beautiful souls here today, like I said, and I love all horses so much. I thought this halflinger was stunning, just a beautiful contrast in the mane and the color of the coat. And this draft roan was so unique, like a strawberry roan, beautifully built, looked like a total sweetheart too. I mean, he is stunning. This team seemed really nice. I thought they were pretty well kept, and I like all their gear. And then there's another Belgian. This one looked pretty decent too. I like the way that this one was built. There were quite a few pairs and teams of horses at this sale, either for driving or they came off the same farm. I thought this big white Percheron was really pretty, flea bitten, and the hooves, they definitely needed some work, but super friendly. And then again, this is the silver dapple we saw yesterday. You can see that big knob on the left back leg. That is just so tough, and obviously the reason why the horse is in the loose pen, so that's kind of sad. It is really hard to see the sad cases, but like I said, I'm not a nonprofit or a rescue, so I can't just take them on, or I wouldn't be able to do what I do, because it would literally use up all of the funds pretty much immediately. But you can see all the yearlings that were in there. There's a foal and mom here. I mean, that is really hard to see sometimes, because honestly, an auction is no place for a foal. That's just my opinion. Okay, but this was a Frisian, like a stumpy little Frisian, the cutest thing I've ever seen. A pony, but literally Frisian characteristics. Is that not adorable? Oh my gosh, these two were so friendly and sweet. And then I saw this paint walk off the trailer, but you could tell there's obviously issues in the hind legs by the way that the horse is walking. But wow, this horse really is beautiful and just seemed very friendly and kind. I love the build. It's kind of sad that the horse is lame. That really sucks, but just such a sweetheart. Beautiful, beautiful horse. Absolutely exceptional markings. I mean, but yeah, there's definitely something going on there. And because you can't do any further analysis, you don't really have, much of a choice unless you're willing to get something that's definitely more of like a companion animal. This little mom and foal. And then I thought this bay was striking. I mean, the color, absolutely stunning. Love the size. Just beautiful. A lot of gray horses here today, and then I saw this halflinger. The eye looks like could be a little bit irritated, the right eye. But anyways, I used to have a halflinger, so I really enjoy them, so I've been keeping my eye out for another one. This one seemed pretty cute. Really liked the size and build, was not obese, because sometimes they can be prone to metabolic issues. Didn't look foundered or anything like that while I was examining the horse. Seemed to have a pretty decent attitude as well. But yeah, this is the size I like. Another stunning halflinger. So what's cool about this sale, like I was saying, you can actually find a really good deal if you're willing to put in the time and effort and take a risk, because there's some just really nice horses that go for cheap. And then I just wanted to show you the standard breds, because like I said, they'll sell after the drafts and riding horses. But yeah, it's amazing to see them out on the track.
Wrote the very best. Hold or broke. Got a Coggins here.
And 2 years old here. I'm gonna get in there. 15 dead. 15, 17. 15, 17. 15, 15, 16. 15, 16. 17.
Smooth Mount, Perchinshire.
Oh my God, what?
Cross there, broke to ride and ride. Cattle test here.
Yeah, right here, right there. Three,
That one's
three, top dollar, like 1,000, 10 Paul, 10 Paul, 15, 11, 12, 15, 17, 11, 15, 17, 18 dead. Look at 18 dead. 17, 18 to the wire. Look at 18 dead. Here, 17, 18, 17, smooth mouth. You get 18, you get 18,
10-year-old draft cross, broke single and double. Traffic safe on the road as well. Mike Miller.
and look at them there. 10 years old. 500, 600 later.
Sell as is. Horse, 4-year-old half-acre cross mare, has been rode and in the cart, but is green, easy to catch and sell sound. 42, a registered Persian mare, foaled in 2003, a 20-year-old by Ironwood Beauregard. And is good for light work yet, or a brood.
All right, horse lovers. Well, that was interesting. There were definitely some cool horses. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything Free Spirit Equestrian. And I'll see you next time, horse lovers. Bye.